Hello everyone. I'm going to be working with this partial today, so stick with me. We'll get right to it. As I showed you on the little bitty intro that I did, it was hard for me to think of what I wanted to call this, but this is a partial that I got from AliExpress, and it still even has the tape on it on the back here. I'm gonna have to take off, but I had gotten this back a while. I don't usually get partials. I do like the special drills partials, those things to kind of do in between the big diamond paintings that I have been doing. And y'all know that I just did the Labrador on the dock with the fish underneath it. If you looked at the completed painting one, and you meet my mom in that one, which was just before this one. So if you haven't seen that one, check that one out. But this is a partial. It's just the tiger here. There's so little amount of diamonds that I'm not going to have to kit up in anything. It's sort of like a breather in between having one that was 100 by 40. That one was, I mean, I worked almost all. Are you going to hack and cough through the whole thing? Frodo's 10 years old, so he's getting kind of obnoxious with things like that. I'm recording, Frodo. No hacking. No hacking. So yeah, so I won't have to kit up in a storage container because this is all that it comes with right here. And I have went over this one when it come in back a while. So I'm just going to do diamonds as they are, in order as they are in here. I'm going to set you up and get set up right here. That way you can see what I'm doing. I have my light pad and everything, and you'll see that once I move you to where you can see. If I had two cameras, I could film this way and film me doing that and kind of go back and forth. I may try to talk through this with you through the whole thing, but if I'm just jabbering on or whatever, I may just speed it up through there. It's not going to take me too long. I don't believe it'll take me very long at all, but I think it'd be very interesting to see it take shape. I don't necessarily like the fact that they have a frame printed around it. Some people, I mean, it looks good on the camera right there, like it's actually framed. And if I put it on a canvas, it'd probably look like it's actually framed, which that may be great. I thought about cutting him out and putting him on a black canvas, just him cut out, and you know, and then see what I could decorate on it or whatever. I don't know though. I don't know what I'll do. Anyways, let me get you set up to where you can see the process of this. Oh, before I do that, the good thing about AliExpress is they actually allow you to see what you've ordered in the past. And that way, a lot of times I'm able to answer questions on, you know, where people's commented, where did you get that? They'll see one of these paintings here, or the woman on the wall that's over here you've seen before that's reading. She's not available anymore from where I got it. But if you see somebody asking, and I said, well, we can't find it now because it's not on that link. If you know where there's one, feel free to post it in the comments below. That helps us all out. Because, you know, a lot of people like the same things that we do and would like to get those. And it shows where I ordered everything, when I ordered them. And the good thing about this is I have the app on my iPad to keep track of all the diamond paintings that I have in my inventory. And I have failed to put in the new ones. So I'm going to have to go through and see where I have needed to add the ones that I haven't already in there, and it actually keeps track of them, whether you complete them or not and things like that. And this app is called Diamond DPL, I think, but I'll try to put a link for it under here on Google Play. From what I've seen, I hope it's still available for you. It helps me out. Don't you just love phone calls in the middle of what you're doing? Okay, I hate short-term memory loss. Now that I have a pinched nerve in my neck, I'm having extra medication that really messes me up on remembering anything. So here it is. I'm so sorry. I found it. I paid $12 for this, and I was kind of upset because I would not have paid that much for a partial at all. So I didn't realize it was a partial. I thought it was full. So anyways, I'll put the link down below if you like partials and you want this one. We're going to do a few of these partials to get them out of the way. Well, I have a whole bunch. I have a huge amount of diamond paintings, and they seem to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm buying bigger and bigger. And I've got a new company that just come in today with a bunch of them. I'm looking at right here, 2 package full. I mean, I don't remember. They must have had a really good sale. I think it was the one that had big paintings. It was on a Facebook ad, and they advertised that they had big paintings, large size paintings for really cheap. So I'm really interested to see if this is a good company. I also want to update you on the special project that is happening. It's hard for me to tell you what it is without giving it away. There is a piece of artwork that I have of mine that someone has already asked at one point where they could get that artwork of mine. So I've contacted a friend who has a diamond painting shop. She has actually taken one of my artworks and made it into a special drill, full round diamond painting. And I'm so excited. I actually have already gotten the sample to check to make sure how it turned out, to make sure it had all its components, the drills and everything. If any of the symbols need to be changed or anything like that, it's not yet ready to be purchased. However, I cannot show it to you yet because I'm afraid that you'll get all excited now and then forget about it and then you know what I mean. I want it to be a big surprise when I unveil it, and then I'll have the link down below whenever it's available to be purchased if y'all would like to have it. I literally enjoyed, not because it was my painting, I know that's just the greatest thing in the world, but I totally enjoyed the colors in this one, and it just turned out so bright, brilliant, and colorful. You're all going to enjoy it, and you can't get it anywhere else but where I have had this made. So hopefully you'll be ready and watch closely for when I release that, whenever it's time to be ordered. Right now it's in the planning and the situation stage where you're getting all the kinks out, ready for it to be available for sale. So bear with me. I know you're gonna love it. I loved it, and I hope it makes you happy. And I hope that it just thrills me to think that somebody would want one of my paintings to put on their wall, even if it's in a diamond painting fashion. I think that's just, it would just be so wonderful. But anyways, let's get back to this, what we're going to be doing, and get back to this little tiger. So I'm going to go ahead and set you up so you can watch. I hope there isn't much of a glare from my magnifying glass that I'm going to be looking through. I'm going to try not to have a glare on there. Hopefully you don't have much of a glare on the picture, and I zoomed it in to where you can see what I'm doing. And I usually work half at a time. I'll do this side with one color, with the first color, and then I'll turn it around and do the other side. Oh, look at me. Don't do that, folks. I need to close. Always keep that covered before you get started, okay? So the legend is up here, if you can see it. Right, let's see. Right here of what the symbols are, okay? So I'm going to go by that. There isn't one on the bottom, so I have to look all the way up there to find it. So let me, and these are numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to just pull off the first one, trying not to rip it and make it come open. And we are going to put them, just about all of them. I won't do all of them. You can't even see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. I forgot that I've put it so close. Maybe I need to back that off a little bit. Let's see here. Go back a little bit. Okay. All right. I think that'll be better. I used my macaroon. This is what I was doing. And I'll put that down in there. And I've probably put too much now. I used the blue tack. I'm so heavy-handed, it's actually went up into this thing here. You know, some people can make this stuff last and last and last and last. I don't know why. I guess it's just me being heavy-handed. And we can get started. Okay, this looks like a silver, number 1, and the symbol is a green circle. Everywhere there's a green circle, I'm going to put this. Some of you already know how to do diamond paintings, and you're probably like, oh my goodness, she's telling us like a kindergartner, like we don't know. You know, there's some people, different ages, that may not have ever done this, but are about to get into this and wants to know how to do it. And you want to be able to provide that information to where they can understand it. They'll know exactly what they're getting into when they order one. So I do hope everyone orders one, because I think everybody needs to do one of these. There goes the first one. So I'm going to see if I can't get in a comfortable situation where you can actually see what's going on. And you just put the little diamond on. See, the reason we use this, tack it, or the pink wax that comes with these diamond paintings in here, is to be able to pick it up. It makes it sticky to where you can pick up the little diamond on there. And see, some people don't know what that pink wax is for. They may order it and, you know, okay, someone help me to know what I'm doing. So if you noticed when I poured these out, I flattened it out to get them all in the right, you know, laying flat, okay? And you can see that where it's laying flat in there. I hope you're close enough and I didn't back you off too far. I think I did. Let me see if I can go up a little bit more. Okay. I hope I've gotten it, you know, good for y'all. Anyways, it won't take long to do these. In fact, because I have really just, these are like little fun things to do in between, like I said, in between these big major ones that I like to do. And for those of you that don't know, make sure that when you order a diamond painting, make sure at least one side of it is a 40 inch or 40 centimeter, and I done picked up 2 because this sticky stuff comes out on the side as I go, and I have to clean that off. But anyways, make sure you order, the one you order has at least a 40 centimeters on one side at least. Do not go any lower than that. And if it's a landscape, you really have to go big. Whoops, I didn't pick one up. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So anyways, I hope you're able to see this, what I'm doing. Oops, that one was upside down. Let's turn it over. Or maybe that's, okay, that's good. Anyways, I was doing that without my magnifying glass. Trying to see in the viewfinder of the camera there. The reason I say, I know I harp on this on all my videos, make sure that you get the diamond painting big enough. Don't waste your money on small paintings, trying to get as many as you, trying to get something you like, that you see. Now that's not wanting to stick. Okay. Now we got a problem. Okay. Let's see if that was just, okay. That was just because this tacket was a little bit too strong. It wouldn't allow the glue on the surface to grab it. But anyways, as I was saying, don't waste your money on, like I did when I first started out. I got little bitty paintings, and they were Disney pictures, big, and they were so tiny, like 20 centimeters off of eBay. And when I got them, it was so funny. It was such a joke. They were. It looked like Minecraft. I know I've said this many times before, Minecraft. And like some people say, what's wrong with Minecraft? I love Minecraft. Oh, I know, but it's strange because I grew up in the Atari, and television, and all the gaming consoles through the years, and it was a big thing to have the newest ones would have the best graphics, and they strove to try to get it as lifelike as they could. And then after all these years of seeing that, whoops, okay, come back over here. All right. After all these years of seeing that, I actually saw the Minecraft when my daughter was playing it. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, is this like an old game, a classic game or something? I didn't recognize it as being a classic game. But my daughter said, no, this is Minecraft, it's new. And that's when when it first came out or whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute, why is it all blocky? Why does it look like a very first Atari game? I'm like, we're going backwards. And to add to that, my husband said, people are going backwards in society. Having a telephone was wonderful, but when it first came out, because people could actually hear somebody on the other end, and all they had before was a Western Union telegram, and that's what everybody's texting now. So it's like everybody's going backwards to the telegram because they don't want to speak on the phone. So, and I'm guilty of that. I don't like to talk on the phone anymore. I used to love to talk on the phone, but I've gotten to where I just dread it if my phone rings. I think it's my autoimmune. I just, I think it's like a subconscious trying to protect yourself from stress, because sometimes people call them there's something, wrong, and you're just, I don't know. I just, I have to be very careful about stress, because that really causes my body to go haywire. So getting back to the right size diamond paintings, It was really a joke. I actually did a video on that where one of the most the the biggest mistakes, I think, is what it's got, of diamond painting. It's where people like me don't know what I'm doing. I'm just now got into it, and they don't tell you. They do not tell you when they, well, I take that back. They do tell you. Some companies, like on AliExpress, will put in the comments or the information below examples of what it looks like at different sizes. Okay, so you don't get the Minecraft look that's all blocky. A lot of Christmas scenes, and things have, people want that small town look where all the houses or the towns people are out on the streets and things. If you get that in a 20, you're not going to see the face of those people. You're not going to see if they have a horse and carriage. All of that is going to have to, you're going to have to at least have a 60 by 40 or bigger. Okay? If you want that to look like the original, you need to fork out the money to get it in a bigger size. It is worth it, because when you get done, you'll be like, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. And one of the things that a good example is the one I just completed. It's over 100 by 40 centimeters. And yes, they use centimeters. I know. Okay, usually right here, when I have to go across the painting like this, I use parchment paper, not wax paper. Do not use wax paper. No. You do not want to mess up your painting. The glue will be gone and mess up. Okay. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I always put, okay, why are you not sticking? There we go. I get some that just does not want to. I think what it is, they're concave on the bottom instead of flat. And then they don't have enough area for the glue to really grab it on the painting itself. Alright, anyways, I usually use paper to put my hand down. I'll put it on, I would stick it here. It would stick down on there, and I would be able to put my hand down, rest my hand down, so I wouldn't mess up the glue by having my hand on it. The more you have your hand on it, the more it will get rid of the glue on there, the oils from your skin. And then you'll have to try to take something, glue stick, which to me, I must be putting too much of a glue stick on there when that happens. And they just want to slide around because it's slick. Let me clean this tacky stuff off. So you learn all these different little tricks as you go, and I'm gonna have to get some more on this sand. Alright, so we are almost done on this half for this side of these silver clear rhinestones. I do have some on this side here. I gotta prop my legs up, youngins. I'm sorry. I do get let's see here. I get tired of sitting in one position, and I'm always wiggling all over the place. And it's really hard on me when I go deer hunting. I have to be really still. And so every now and then you'll see me wiggling around in there in that deer stand, but I'm like, how do I do it? How do I do it? Okay, you can actually hear it, and it's really good glue. I love to hear that, meaning that's good glue, that it's good. Now, I said we're almost done with this half. Actually, I didn't realize that this, I'm actually a little further than halfway. Okay. So the plastic here, and this is a poured glue. The plastic here is really nice. I like the thickness of this one. It's not real thin, and it's actually, I like to feel it. It's just, I think this is a nice quality, even though it's a partial. It's a nice large partial. I just, you know, I like doing full. But I'm starting to appreciate the fact that I have partials to do in between that are lovely like this. They have the shiny diamonds with them. So I encourage y'all, don't shy away from a partial. You have to have a break sometimes. So now I'm going to get out number 2. Alright, now, and the symbol will be a red, it looks like a upside down ship or a little boat or whatever. Okay, everybody, I'm on number 3 now. It is a gold color. It's like an orange, pretty gold color. If you can see how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see it. It's dark up there. I can't really give you a good look like I normally do. And it's kind of hard to get things to, these shiny ones, it's harder to get them to show up. We are doing the 2 diamonds in 1 circle. number four, and it's a lighter gold. You see that? It's a lighter gold. We'll probably do this in 2 parts. This will probably be the last of this section. Last of the first part. There's 9 colors, so I thought, well, you know, it'd probably be best just to do half now and then split it up into 2 videos so it won't be too long for you. If you like the long videos, let me know. I don't want to bore you. A lot of times in the algorithms show that people only watch the first 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even less than that, which I can understand that, because when people go to art museums, they estimated it that people only looked at art for 7 seconds. Okay, now we're looking for the equal sign, which is these up here. I'm looking all over this for any more. I'm going to put that down. Do I see any more? I don't see any more. So that was the 4th one. So I'm going to stop right there. That'll be part 1, and I'll do the part 2 and post that in the future. Probably next after I post this one. Let's see if you can see it so far. Let's see if you can see any of the gold shining. I don't know if you can. I can't tell if you can. I hope it's coming across nice. But he's halfway done. And hopefully you all will enjoy this. I have enjoyed doing this with y'all. I'm going to try this a little bit more so you'll be more into what you know, the process of these coming along. I've got some really nice diamond paintings I've got to get done, get some of these partials out of the way, and you know, that's what I have to do. I've got so many diamond paintings. It's like I said, I don't think I would ever get time to do every single one and finish them. And yet I still buy some. And my husband's probably just going to be like, you're going to have to stop, you know. So I do have some ideas for more videos. I have a few of my paintings that are already done that need to be pasted on canvas. I have the framing or hanging or mounting that 100 by 40 one that I'm at a loss. I like my canvases. I like putting them on canvases. But this one's so long, it's going to be hard to find one. The one that is in Michael's is over, let's say, $59, maybe $69. And I don't know. I will see if I'm going to get that. I know I'll go and I'll look. But I've got all these other diamond paintings that I need to show you, and I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 at a time. I'm not going to do 2. I'm not going to do them all in one. I'm going to do 2 or 3 at a time. That way, like I said, I've got to quit boring y'all with long videos. I hope I wasn't boring for you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to see number 2, the second part of this, so it'll be finished. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all this partial, you know, diamond painting. I'll see y'all another time. God bless you.